Okay, hey everyone, Casualties of Gaming here, coming at you with another video. I had promised when we got some pricing for the Anbernic RG557, I would do a video. I have good news and I have bad news on that front. So, what I got sitting in front of me really fast is the full specs with this promo video they did like 5 or 6 days ago. There's not really any surprises. It's got the CPU, we thought. It's got the screen. I don't remember going over any of the details on the GPU, but there's no surprises there. I believe the leaks had it at 8 gigs, if I remember right. So 12 gigs of RAM is kind of a surprise. 256 gigs of internal storage. There's an expansion card slot. No real surprises there. Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.3. Review units have gone out. I've been hearing some complaints about the sticks, so be aware of that. As far as emulation, there really isn't much surprises. I've heard the emulation is pretty decent as long as you're not messing around with Switch, which we had talked about in the last video, how it's a little disappointing they're going with a Dimensity processor. So some issues were to be expected. Based on what I've seen, Wii U can be a little iffy, so be aware of that. I don't have a review unit, so it is what it is. As far as pricing goes, so Retro Game Corps, which I know we all probably watch and love, has some details for us. So the retail on the unit is going to be $249, which I think I had speculated somewhere around like $215 or $225. So it's a little higher than even I thought. I guess you can probably blame tariffs for that. Pre-orders start on the 25th of April. It is currently the 21st as I record this. So if you get in on an early bird pricing for the first 72 hours, it'll be $235. That is where the good news kind of ends, and I don't even know if you'd call this good news. But so what's going on is if we go over here, due to the tariffs, Anbernic has, for the time being, suspended shipping from China to the United States, to their United States warehouses. They are currently feeding all of their orders through their United States warehouse, so they're not shipping orders overseas as far as I know until they get more information on the import duties and how all of that's going to work. It is currently the 21st. The Dominion exemption ends on May 2nd. And there still seems to be some confusion with you guys about how that's going to work and whatnot based on some of the comments I'm getting. So I wasn't going to do a video on it. I've seen some other people do videos on it. Not that I'm above doing, content that other people are doing. But so maybe I will do that. There seems to be some confusion on how that's going to work exactly. As far as I know, the insane tariffs that are going on shouldn't affect stuff under $800, but they are taking away that exemption and adding some stuff. So maybe I will do an order on that. So if you're not in the United States, again, pre-orders start on the 25th. Unless we find out for whatever reason that Anbernic has some of these sitting in their U.S. warehouse, I would expect that we probably won't be able to get this for a while. Russ from Retro Game Corps goes on about like PS2 testing and how that's going and whatnot. I'm gonna I always link my sources, so this post and then Anbernic's post and then the video that I was looking at here a second ago, they will all be in the description. But good on you guys that are not in the U.S. and can actually get this. As far as we're concerned, I don't know really where this leaves us. If you're in the U.S. and you want an Anbernic product in the foreseeable future that's not this device, I suggest you get your orders in ASAP because from what I understand, the stuff in their warehouse is going to be unaffected by the tariffs. So get on that. I don't think they really have anything left that I want. As far as tariffs and how this is going to affect the channel. I'm still going to continue to cover these devices. This is going to cut down on some of my ordering on some of these things, but I've still got a Cube I need to do a review on. I've got a Retroid Pocket 2S I could do a review on. If there's any custom firmware for the Miu Flip, I'm more than willing to. It's still functioning enough where I could put custom firmware on it. The hinge is just a little banged up. It's not as bad as all of that. And I've got a couple other things that I filmed that I just need to sit down and edit when I have time. But so at least for the foreseeable future, I've got content coming. So I don't think a lot's going to change on my end, and maybe this stuff will just kind of work itself out. We will see. I don't really cover politics. I don't plan on changing that, but like as far as this kind of stuff goes, I see this a little bit different. So yeah, maybe I will do another tariffs video. I did one way back when too. I don't remember exactly when, but anyway, that has been the video. I just wanted to kind of update you guys on what's going on with the device, as I said I would. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, do all those things that us grungy YouTubers like to ask you to do, and I will talk to you guys later. Oh, peace.